Hi everyone, today is December 1st, 2021, and I read Judges chapter 16. In today's chapter, Samson falls in love with a woman named Delilah, and she is approached by the lords of the Philistines, and they ask her to find out Samson's source of power in exchange for money. Even after multiple failed attempts, Delilah continues to pressure Samson, and he ends up telling her the truth. He is then captured and basically tortured by the Philistines. And from this chapter, I would like to share two main takeaways. The first one could be found in verse 20, and it says, "And she said, 'The Philistines are upon you, Samson.' And he awoke from his sleep and said, 'I will go out as at other times and shake myself free.' But he did not know that the Lord had left him." You and I have to always remember that we are absolutely nothing without God. Samson, who boasted in his own abilities and abused God's special gift of strength, became completely powerless the moment God left him. As much as we feel like we're in control of our lives, it's true that we are 100% dependent on God and can't do anything on our own. Moving on, next I would like to draw your attention to verse 28. This verse can be found towards the end of today's scripture, and this is the part where Samson destroys the house he and the Philistines were in, and he ends up killing everyone, including himself. Although I don't look up to Samson's actions here, I do want to point out his prayer to God and how honest and raw it was. We can all agree that Samson wasn't the greatest person when it came to the things he did. But during his darkest moments and when he was most vulnerable, he calls out and asks God to remember him by providing him with strength once more. I personally think that one of the worst things you can do as a Christian is forget about God's character and what he did for us through Jesus. We have to remember the love and mercy God has for us even during our most shameful times, and we have to seek him just like Samson did. We can't let the sins we commit get in the way of our relationship with God. Well, I hope you all learned something through our journey today. That is it. I thank you so much for joining, and I will make sure to see you guys again tomorrow. Bye!